We just got done eating breakfast. Can you see me if I whip this around? We just got done eating breakfast. We're wearing our couple shirts, if you even want to call that. It's really just the same print. And I'm wearing my new shoes. And so is Zach. We're sitting here talking about our next move since we just finished breakfast. Are we going to Alwine's first?
That's the first thing we're going to do.
Okay.
I was kind of thinking about maybe riding up on the Parkway or something like that first, since we got a little bit of time.
So you're saying I need to take Dramamine?
You need to take Dramamine every day you are here.
Okay. No. We're people watching. We have a pool literally right outside
And
our
a guy cleaning the
stinking... Oh, there is one. Well, anyway, so we got literally the most not private spot.
Between the hours of, I don't know when they open and when they close the pool, but while the pool is closed, it's great because there's no one over there. But during the day, it's everyone in the campground's over there.
Yeah, it's
and
pretty bad.
They all like to walk right through the middle of our campsite. So that's the only thing bad about it. But we're not really going to be home during the middle of the day anyway.
How was the drive up here, honey?
It's alright. It's worse than what I expected.
I was about to say, it was alright.
On the interstate, we were fine. But once we started hitting the back roads, which it was probably our fault for turning off the interstate the way GPS took us. Once we started hitting the back roads with like really steep inclines and slow speed limits and getting stuck behind slow cars, transmission on my truck didn't like it. We overheated. Well, we didn't really overheat it, but it got hot twice to the point where we had to pull over. So we're gonna have to, I'm sure we'll be coming back up here with the camper because I really like it. The campground, if we could get another spot next time, the campground's amazing.
A spot that's not in the middle of all of that traffic. I can understand being around all these other campers. That is fine. But the traffic that goes through our literal camp spot is what's the issue. Foot traffic, not real traffic. But we're like in the middle. I'm going to do a separate video on the KOA site in general. But we got the pool. We have like the bouncy ball thing. There's a water slide over there. Oh, a jump pad. There we go. Thanks, honey. We got a humongous water slide over there. To the left of us, we have the laundry and bathrooms and check-in all in one spot, bathhouse.
And we're right next to the exit.
Yeah, so I mean, really, it's not the worst spot. Oh, but the thing is, we have a horrible incline.
If we would have brought the dogs, it would have been really bad.
It would have been horrible. My dogs.
Because we have nowhere to keep them outside at all.
Where would I let them poop? Is there like a dog park?
There's a dog park.
Yeah, but where? Would we have to walk to it every time I wanted them to poop? Anyway, so that's how our day is starting. We're ready to go. Let me take Dramamine.
Before we come next time, we're definitely have to do some upgrades on the truck.
Yes.
And I don't really understand why, because our camper it probably weighs about 5,500 pounds loaded right now. And my truck should easily be able to pull that, which it did on the interstate, but I guess just once we hit the hills and everything started slowing down, it just couldn't get enough air through it to cool it down. So I'm probably going to have to do an external transmission cooler and maybe get a bigger transmission pan. Because it heated up to the point, at one point, to where the computer actually basically took shifting away from me and was like, look, transmission's hot. Oh, the computer just took over. So, I read on the Titan forums, they call it cook mode, when it gets hot to the point to where it has to cool down. But honestly, once we started moving again, once we got up, what was it? Foothills Parkway? never go on that road.
That's so bad to do with a camper.
We're gonna try and find a different way home. I don't know. I think we're gonna go up. We're gonna go up to Sevierville, I think, and cut down through there.
But on a bright side, we had beautiful views.
Yeah, we had a view while we were waiting for the transmission. Cool. But
So that's what those parts in the first vlog was about.
the truck seems to be doing fine now. We took it out yesterday, and it felt fine. It didn't get hot or anything like that. So,
Oh, somebody else is leaving.
excuse me. When we get home, I'll just have to change the transmission fluid in it and replace all those parts. We should be fine, I would think, coming back next time.
Yep. I guess let's get started with the day.
Yep. Good.
It is a little chilly, isn't it?
I brought a jacket.
I didn't, because I'm always hot. Lord. It's a poppin' place. For the first time, I get to do the most tourist thing I've ever gotten to do because Zach so lovingly pulled over for me. We're gonna get our picture in front of the sign. I'm so excited. Alrighty. Nothing's open at the Gatlinburg Strip and Alwines isn't open yet. So we're coming to view nature. Oh my god. I love how you're taking this picture and yet I look just as ridiculous recording you. New shoes, who dis? We are still waiting for things in Gatlinburg and other areas to open, so we came to some overlooks again. Because this is my favorite part, is the mountains, the physical mountains.
I'm trying to get a picture with that road.
Gosh, so beautiful.
I'm sure it's not in those pictures.
We're at my favorite pottery place, Alwine's Pottery. If you've never been here, then you totally should. It's one of the, in my personal opinion, the best production pottery I've ever seen in Tennessee. And when I say production, it's more of like local potters doing the production instead of somebody sending an idea to a corporation and getting that redone over and over and over. So, I'm so excited. Now, last time I came here, they gave me a tour of the back. I'm not gonna ask for that this time, but it's absolutely amazing and I so wish I could record doing it. I'm gonna go from the outside in like we did last time. I'm shocked they're not as busy as what they usually are. Yeah, they did just open. Last time we came, they were crazy busy. This is what I came here for, was the mugs. They have this beautiful purple glaze. I just gotta find it. because that's what I'm wanting. Oh, I hope we got one of those in like the purple color I'm wanting. If not, I'm going to have to go back and get that. Just a whole wall of mugs. The inside's even better. I love this. Oh, those are like pie pans, honey.
Oh, they are?
Mm-hmm, you can put them in the oven. Well, really, you can put any of this in the oven as long as you don't go above 500 and some odd degrees. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, so pretty.
That's pretty. I guess the glaze ran around it. You can feel
Yeah, it dripped. Some drippy goodness.
Oh, baked apple plate? Yeah, apple baker. I guess you core the apple. Yeah,
There's a prime example.
there we go.
These people are who encouraged me, like after looking at their pottery, encouraged me to do some more mixing bowls. Because I mean, look at this. I thought this was, no, there's berry bowls with handles. But they encouraged me to make mixing bowls and what else was it? And utensil holders. They have gorgeous utensil holders. I really like that they're charging $121 for each per place setting. It's not bad.
That was the same guy that you talked to last time.
Yeah, it was. Zach won't let me buy a mug because he says I can just make it. I'm depressed.
Doesn't that make sense?
I mean, yeah, but the thing is I collect other people's pottery too. Aww. Oh well. Highly suggest coming to Alwines if you ever get a chance. It's an absolutely beautiful place and they have absolutely stunning pottery. Oops, yeah, that's right. What'd you say?
Buy some from you.
Yeah, that's right. So that way I can make some money and we can make more vlogs. That's
Go on
right.
more trips to make more interesting vlogs.
Yeah, go on more trips for more interesting vlogs, just like he said. Pretty much just repeating what you say. But where to next, Zach?
Gatlinburg?
Zach just pointed this out to me and I feel this within my soul. It's true. I call it accurate. I like this t-shirt. Oh my god, a llama bag. We always come into this little shop that has a little bit of everything. We normally try to get like gifts and stuff for people in shops like these. Just because they're cute and have a lot of little things. I like that sticker. Life is good. Oh, that's cute.
Camper on there.
That's cute. Ooh, I like this one. Zach, look at this one. Because you do not go in there. Oh, this is so accurate. Hike because people suck. We also come here to this glass shop. Lots of cute little things. Zach's always scared I'm gonna break something.
You're good at that.
Oh, that's cute. That's Daniel right there. That's what Daniel would like. Well, in other words, his mama would like for him. Look at the little wolf. Ooh, the octopuses are cute. I saw this dog, and then Zach noticed the velociraptor. Now we're in Lids, obviously looking at the Columbia hat section. Gotta get this boy a hat. That one's old. Isn't that the one you got from here last year?
Mm-hmm.
I really like this one, honey. I think this is a good choice. Yes. Zach didn't like any of the hats, so we're moving to our next location. Ooh.
Ole Red, he's a famous dog that I've ever seen. Got a nose that can smell a 2-day trail.
I got the onion burger with tots. I got the 14 ounces of sirloin.
It's the ribeye.
Ribeye. Everything come out okay for you?
No, right there, behind you.
Oh, look at this. Oh, I'm obsessed. That's cute. Oh, look. Little Red. Ole Red. Alright, real talk. I made sure we waited till we got back to the camper to talk about what just happened. We've just gotten back from eating lunch at Ole Red. We walked the strip for a little bit. We spent $60 at Ole Red. Ole Red. And I got a onion burger and homemade tater tots. He got a steak with mashed potato, like loaded mashed potatoes.
A 14-ounce ribeye with cheddar and garlic mashed potatoes, I think.
And then 2 biscuits. Doesn't
Yeah, it
matter.
came with 2 biscuits.
Doesn't matter. I tried his meal. He tried some of mine. And I'll go ahead and say this. My meal was better than yours. No offense. The tater tots were great. I loved that. But the thing is, I would have loved if it was a life-changing meal, considering we paid $60.
That's a pretty expensive lunch.
Yeah, there was not, for me, and I'm just gonna flat out say it, even though it's harsh, there is nothing special about that entire meal. Other than my water being in a nice and ice cold since it's so hot outside.
Tea was good. I mean, I wouldn't say any of the food was bad.
It's not bad, it's edible, but there's nothing special.
There wasn't. The
It's
mashed
not worth
potatoes I
$60.
thought were good.
I
The
hated them.
steak. The steak was decent,
It was like,
but you could have went to like Texas Roadhouse, got a better
better
steak than
steak.
that. It was it was 14-ounce rib. I don't know if we said that or not, but and honestly, I didn't even want anything that big for lunch. But that was really the only thing on the menu that I really thought I'd like. It was really fatty. Almost, I mean, over a third of it was fat. Which normally isn't a big deal. I eat a fatty steak, but I mean, this was like chunks of fat. I mean, atmosphere. I really liked the atmosphere. The guy that they actually had singing was really good. I can't remember his name. It was something Shepherd.
He did great for his live singing. But the meal was $60.
The singing, it wasn't just like his songs that he wrote. It was like covers of a lot of other songs.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just from Blake Shelton. I mean, they had like Luke Bryan, Brooks and Dunn, Hank Williams, all kinds of stuff.
He had a pretty versatile voice too. He was doing a lot of different versions of songs, and he could work it. He was doing good.
The food, oh no, if it was just based on the food, I'd say it wouldn't be worth it.
I'm not going back.
Atmosphere, like I said, I really liked the atmosphere. The guy that was there singing was really good, but the food kind of killed it.
The tater tots.
And I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't say it was bad, but for the money that we paid, I mean, $60 may not seem like much to a lot of people, but let's just put it in perspective. Like, we can go to Texas Roadhouse and eat for what, $50?
Yeah, about 50 and get leftovers.
Twice as good of a steak there.
I mean, let's put it in the simpler terms. My hamburger just had cheese and onions on it. That's it. It just tasted like a regular hamburger I could have made here in my camper and eaten. If anything, we actually season our hamburgers more than that. But that doesn't matter. You know, I was wanting something different. And the tater tots, that's the only thing I would go back for is the tater tots.
Tater tots are really good.
The tater tots
Now, we did
good.
see, I think it was an appetizer, a starter. It was like nachos and cheese. But instead of nachos, they had like homemade chips.
It was the redneck
Yeah,
nachos
that would be
and
something
cheese.
I'd really like to try because we saw that. And I wish I would have saw that in the appetizer because I would have got that for lunch. But that looked really good.
Yeah, that did look amazing. I mean, maybe we just got the wrong things. But I mean, I feel like we got pretty simple things that are normally easily done on a menu. You know? It could have been better.
Definitely could have been better. And it wasn't really that crowded either. I mean, we walked straight in and sat down. Now, it was kind of like a late lunch, maybe?
It was like 2.
1 o'clock?
No, you're right. It was 1.
It was around 1 o'clock when we ate. But I figured it'd be a lot more crowded than that.
We're gonna go to the island tonight. I was gonna do a whole separate vlog just on the 3 main food places we eat, but after this experience, no, I ain't feeling it. I'm just gonna include it in the regular vlogs, weekly vlogs. But going to the island tonight, so hopefully, we'll be walking around the shops and stuff, and
we're not eating anywhere.
We're not gonna eat anywhere. We're gonna eat steaks at home. So he had steak for lunch. We're having steak for dinner too.
I don't know. I mean, I would recommend going there as an experience.
Yeah.
The dinner might be better. I think that was the dinner menu that we had. Because they served brunch and dinner. I would recommend going there as an experience. I wouldn't really expect much as far as food-wise.
I've been waiting for this for a week. I'm such a foodie. I was just a little let down. I won't lie. Just a little. But I'll make it through. I'll pull through. Maybe we can go to Bennett's Barbecue, somehow squeeze that in. Because that's like my favorite place.
We've got a full day tomorrow. So we've got a bunch of stuff we can do tomorrow.
Yeah.
We've gotten done a lot of stuff already that I wanted to do. So we'll just see.
We'll
I
see.
think we're going to hang out at the
just
camper.
Relaxing. This is the first time we're really not rushing everywhere for a vacation. We're actually pretty relaxed this vacation. Just have
hang
goals.
out here at the campground for a little bit this afternoon. Probably make an early dinner. Go back out tonight.
Sounds good. All right. We'll check back in after we get done with the island. Right?
I guess. I don't know if you're going to record anything there.
No, I might. We'll find out. Bye.